Okay, so a quick little update video. I haven't been in this garage in probably at least a couple of months. I've just been busy basically, so I haven't been able to continue the project. However, I have literally bought tons of parts. I literally have boxes of parts laying around for this little bike. I've probably spent more in parts than I actually spent on the bike now, which is crazy. So yeah, basically by the end of this video I want to have frame all finished and painted up. I've actually painted some bits already down here, but I still have the main frame to sand and paint. I have this, which is all, you know, really rusty and corroded, the forks to paint. There's actually some work to do on the engine, like for example, I've noticed it's actually all rusty inside here, so I don't actually know what's going on with that. Maybe it's due to the cast iron cylinder, and I really don't know. But I have a brand new top end to go on this. That's in parts and pieces over the box over there. I have a complete new intake with reed valves and gaskets. I have this side cover to come off, the clutch cover, because I want to repaint it all, and I have new gaskets for that as well as the water pump, new gasket for that. The kickstart needs a quick paint over, and yeah, it just needs a real clean over. I also have a brand new carb for it as well, and a brand new intake. This top end is actually supposedly a 70cc kit, which I know it's a little bit backwards, but I'm actually going back to 50cc. Actually purchased up here an original exhaust, which was super duper hard to find. There's the old performance exhaust. So yeah, we're going completely back to original. We will be still de-restricted, so we're not going to be 30 miles an hour everywhere. But it is going to probably be slower than what it was, but you know, I'm not really looking to ride it too much. I just want it all back to standard, all original pieces on it. And this is the wheels. They are super duper rough, super duper corroded, super duper pitted. What I've actually found with this is it's better to go over with some I'll show you guys a kind of montage of rebuilding this, and also I'll show you the videos of me painting the frame and stuff in a sec as well. Alright, so that's the forks sanded down, ready for prime and painting. I've still got the rear subframe left to sand, the main frame left to sand, and the swing arm left to sand. I'm actually now just going to basically pop this clutch cover off and get that ready to sand and paint as well. So yeah, let's crack on. I've just pulled the water pump cover off, and as you can see, it's very rusty inside. Obviously the engine actually is made of aluminium, or as the Americans like to call, aluminum, and so yeah, it's probably, the rust is probably coming from this cast iron cylinder, I'm guessing. So yeah, the bolts are pretty much all out now, so I'm going to get this clutch cover off too. That's the clutch cover off. That's the hole that goes to the cylinder, and as you can see, the coolant's just completely rusted it out. I'm sure we'll find out a bit more once we take the cylinder head off and get in there and have a look. But yeah, for now, this is our clutch cover. We'll give this a quick sand down, clean up, bit of a primer and a quick paint over, and yeah, we'll get that back on. Don't really want to leave it off too long, to be honest, just because it's quite dusty and dirty in here, and don't really want any more crap to get inside here. So yeah, we'll crack on with that now. Sanded, taped up, and panel wiped down. Now we're just going to chuck some primer over it. So that's the parts all lacquered, and yeah, it looks great. Everything looks super shiny. Yeah, happy. So it's the next day, and I just have these bits left to paint now. This is a little shield off the exhaust, heat shield. I missed painting these. These are the handlebar clamps, and yeah, just forgot to do them. So I'm going to crack on with those, and then the main frame and the swinging arm. So yeah, crack on with that today. Hello. Oh. Okay, bye. What? Okay then. Okay, so quick update. It's getting dark outside now. Doesn't look too dark, but it is getting dark. Everything's painted and ready to go and ready to be assembled, basically. It looks okay. There's a few blemishes here and there, like I've noticed this. All in all, that looks so much better. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with those results. Tomorrow I have the exhaust to paint. This is an original one which I picked up off eBay, one of the many parts that I've kind of been scouring the net for. So yeah, I have this to repaint tomorrow. I've just got some heat-proof satin black to go over it, so that won't take me very long. It really wants it, to be honest. I mean, it's looking a little bit tired. So yeah, there's that to repaint tomorrow. And then once that's dried, I'm going to start reassembling the bike frame. I've got the engine to go back in it, and I have a load of new parts to put on. Here we have the painted covers over there to go back on it, which is going to make it look amazing. I have brand new intake system, reed valves, top end to go on it, brand new top end in here. An aluminium kit as opposed to a cast iron one that's currently on there. All new gaskets, piston. I have a brand new complete gasket set for the engine, for the side covers. I actually have a brand new set of bolts, a couple of rubber bits, brand new bolts up here for the engine, so that will tidy that up. And then we have front sprocket set, a little clutch lever spring to go on here, and then this is all the intake bits, some gaskets in there. I have a brand new air filter to go on there. I unfortunately don't have the original and I can't find it anywhere, otherwise that would be going on. And then I have a brand new, if I can get it out of the box, a brand new carburetor to go on there. So yeah, that is the plan for tomorrow. So I'll either add that later in the video, or that might even be a next video. I've got to kind of gather up all the footage now and see how long it is, because I'm pretty sure this video is probably already long. So yeah. Okay, so it's the end of the day now. Everything's all painted up, all the frame, all the parts, and they're also all pretty much dry. These are the headstock bearings, or the headset bearings, whatever you want to call them. Now, these are a split two-piece roller bearing, and I just want to make my life as easy as possible. So essentially, I'm going to put this yoke and a headset into the freezer, and as you know, metal shrinks when it gets cold and it expands once it gets warm. So because they're a two-piece bearing, this is going into the freezer. This is going to cause this tube to shrink and get smaller, which is going to allow me to slide these on with ease, because it will be much colder than the metal is going onto it, essentially. So that'll be nice and easy. We'll be able to get that part of the bearing on. And these cups that go into the main frame, these little bearing races, whatever you want to call them, these are actually also going to go in the freezer. And what it's going to do is it's going to shrink the diameter of these, so that when I get out in the garage tomorrow, I can put maybe a little bit of heat on the actual frame, and that'll expand it. These will be frozen down and shrunk, and they should, in theory, just drop straight in. And that'll make my life a whole lot easier. Sorry, girlfriend. Hope you don't find those.